Hello guys, welcome all. Today we are going to see my first task in OASIS INFOBYTE internship, and I would like to thanks for OASIS INFOBYTE for this wonderful opportunity. Let's get into the task. The first task is online reservation system. In real time example, you can able to say like in real time example we can take like a railway station. How we are going to save our databases in railways. For example, if we are taking input from the user like name or train number or age and PNR number like that, we have to save into the databases. So let's see what are the modules we have to do. So first login form. To access the online reservation system, each user should have a valid login ID and password. So every user has a unique ID and password. So here we are going to use the MySQL user ID and password. Okay. If the entered valid ID and passwords are correct, user can able to access the systems. Okay. And then next is reservation system. Under reservation form, users will have the field to necessary details such as the basic details, train number, train name, and then class type like for example AC, non-AC, sleeper like that, date of journey, and from place to destination place, and then okay, and then cancellation form. If passengers want to cancel their tickets, then they have to provide their PNR number. So here, for example, if you are taking the two passengers, maybe two passengers have the same name, same age, they also may have a same date of birth. So we cannot able to get the unique ID. So here we are get the PNR number. Every PNR number is a unique one for each and every passenger. Okay. So we have to get the input from the PNR number from the user, and then we can able to delete the data from the database. Okay. So let's get into the solution. So here is a solution. First I created the train tickets as a one project, and then I created the booking train as a one package, and then I created the train as a one class. Okay. I created a Maven project, and then first for connecting driver with the databases, here I have dependency. I have first to load the driver. We have to load the driver into the JDBC. We have to get this from the database ID from the Google. Okay. So let's start. This is our class string. Okay. Here I have used a private static panel into minimum equal to 1000 and 9999. It's not just but the PNR number. PNR number should be in a range. So PNR number automatic generated by us. Okay. Here I have used a public static class inside the train class. We can also use a class inside a class. Otherwise, we can also create the another class inside the booking train. That's not a problem. Okay. And then for the user, I want to get the input from the user username and password. Okay. Here I have used the private data member because I want to make more encapsulated one, more secure one. Okay. So I have used the scanner class for the getting the input from the user. So I have created the public string get username, which is nothing but this method returns the what are the username which are entered by the user. The return type is username. The it will it will print the statement like enter username, and then it get the input from the user, and then it returns this username. This should be in the public. Why this method is required is I make the method as a private. So by using this method only I can able to get the input from the user. Okay. Same for get password also. So I also created inside the train class itself. I created a class for PNR record. So in train what are the details required? For example, PNR number created by auto generated created by okay, and then string passenger name, and these are all input from the user. Okay. And then train number, and then class type, for example AC, non-AC, sleeper like that. Journey date, which date their journey starts. Okay. And then starting place, ending place. Here I used all as a private for the better encapsulation. Okay. And the PNR number should be integer, and all should be in the strings type. Okay. This scanner class get the input from the user, get PNR number. This is the public method. Here I used the public method because the data members are private. To make we can access the data members by using getter and setter method. Here I used the getter method to get the to returns the numbers or maybe data members like that. Okay. Here I used the random generator. Yeah, for the random numbers generator, it will return the random numbers from maximum I have already given 9999. Within that it will return the any random numbers for the PNR number and then get passenger name. This method returns the input from the user passenger name and train number, class type AC non-AC, journey date, get start now, place name and then end like that. So here is a main method. The execution start from here only. First I created the scanner class and then I created the one user class object. Okay. So here we can see the user class object. Once the user class object is created, the username and password for memory allocated. Okay. So once the class is get executed and method called get username. So I will call the method get username and get password and we are save into the own string type username and password. Okay. This is the object reference u1. So this method is called get username. It will print the enter username. It will get the input from the username and it returns the username what here the user entered. Okay. And then get password method. It will execute it once it is password entered by the user. It will return the password. And then we have to connect with the database to save the data or delete the databases. Okay. So this is the registering the driver first. Then so load and register the driver. Every database has a unique driver. Okay. First we already downloaded for MySQL databases. Okay. By using this method returns the driver class objects and then it will all the interfaces will be implemented and then makes the connection. Here I use the try and catch because is there any error, is there any documents or we do not have a documents. Sometimes our application will get terminated, so we do not want to terminate, still the application wants to run. Otherwise at the time we are using exception handling like this try and catch. If the documents are any missing now, risky statements will return here. If any documents are missing, at that time catch will be executed. So our still the application run, it will not terminate. Okay. That's why we are using here. So driver manager is a stat one is the class and then get connection. This is used to do connection between the databases with the JDK like JDBC. Okay. And then connection, it returns the connection object we are saving into the on reference CON. So arguments, this is the my JDBC path. Okay. And then username and password, what are the username and password I am getting from the user. That if the username password are correct only, it will get into the user as a print statement will be printed and then it will go to the next line. So and then if the entered user ID and password are correct and the path is also correct now, at that time it will get into the user SSL. And then this is the insert query. If so here you can able to see like first insert record now. If the user is come he want to travel in the train, at that time he wants to enter the details like name, passenger name, details, journey date like that. At that time we got to insert the record and delete the record. Every passenger has a unique PNR number. He do not want to journey that day. at the time he wants to delete the record from the train. So that's why here we are using delete record and show all passenger details. This is used for the authority people, those who is admin like that. So show passenger details, especially certain member, like if some member take Vijay, he has some PNR number. So we wants to show the Vijay details only. At that time we are using to case for show passenger details and for exit the application. For insert the query, insert into table name values. This question mark represents the uh, values which are given by user. It will save here and it will fetch the data into the database or table. Okay, here I save this query into one string, insert query named it reference, and then for deleting the query, delete from table name where PNR number equal to this PNR also question mark also get the input from the user. We will set here it will delete that um, delete from the table. Okay, and show query, it will show all the passenger details from the table, and then show passenger details, it will show the details especially that person number or like a person PNR number passenger details. Okay, select star from star na all from table name where PNR number called, we are giving the condition where PNR number specific PNR number for this passenger only. So first we are giving what choice you want to choose for the user. Yeah, you have to insert record, edit record, show all passenger details, or show passenger details, specific passenger details, or exit the application like that. So here I have this switch case 1. So if we want to insert the record into the table, at the time we are creating the object for the PNR class. Here we have the PNR classes. So once the object is created, for PNR number, passenger name, train name, class type, journey date, start, end, all the memory will be allocated. Okay, so this is a private. I want to get for the these numbers. At that time here we are using the method public methods get PNR number, get passenger name. Okay, this method is called, once this method is called, like for example take passenger get passenger number method is called, it depends like enter the passenger name to the user, and then this saves in the one passenger name reference. Next line it will save the string type of data into the this reference and will return this what are the inputs which are given by passenger. It will returns to the this method called who called. Okay, so here you can see get PNR number method called. Once the method called, it will return what are the inputs which are given by user. It will save in the PNR number. Okay, same like get passenger but it's a string type, and get train number, everything is a string type, like that it will happen. And here also you can use try and catch if there is uh, any files or missed anything na, any exception can na, we can handle by using try and catch keywords. So insert query, here as I said before the question mark is used to set the value from the which are given by user. We want a prepare statement is used to execute only one query at a time, where here we are using insert query, we are giving the data into the table. Okay, once the reference is called, set int integer type we are going to save. Okay, first question mark for the PNR number, like that set string 2. 2 is a string type passenger name, here we are going to save this one to here. So like this we can able to see here question mark, what are the question marks are here, we are going to set the value for that, and then we will execute to the databases. And then for executing here we are using execute update is just nothing but it returns the integer value. If any tables is deleted or inserted, there is a change in the column no? At the time it returns number of columns are affected, like that. Okay, if any changes are there, definitely it will greater than 0 only. So we can print passenger details added successfully like that. Otherwise no details are added. Okay, and then here also exception handled, and for the case 2, here you can able to see record, delete record. So if passenger do not want to travel in train at that time, we have to delete the record from the databases. So we are giving the print statement like enter PNR number to delete passenger details, and then we are getting the input from the user as a PNR number, and by using same prepare statement try and catch method to exception handlings, and then prepare statement delete the query from the table. Okay, we are setting the input which are given by PNR number, that question mark is first question mark. Okay, and then rows affected, same thing, if any rows are affected must be greater than 0 only. Passenger details deleted successfully. Okay, same for 3, show all passenger details. So same prepare statement, the statement is to execute only one query at a time. So this will fetch the data from the show query, is fetch the data from the table, and then we can save into the result set object. Okay, this rs is a return type is boolean. So first object will be in the cursor in the empty, we have to the object will be in the below type. Okay, first we have to give the next line, give to the cursor, the cursor has to come to the next line, and it returns if there is any object or any data now, it will return like a true, while until the next comes null, we have to get the data from the table. So that's we are using while loop. Okay, so here get one, this one is just nothing but a column index in the table. First we are using PNR number only, PNR number is a integer type. Okay, for get string, single data it will take and save it as a one object. Train name, class type, everything is a string type, journey date, started place, enter place, like that. So here we are printing PNR number, passenger name, train name, class type, journey date, from location to location, and then for enter PNR number to get the specific details. Here we can get the input from the user by using PNR number 1. So we will get the specific PNR number from the databases. Okay, and then prepare statement. So here also we are using the prepare statement. Okay, PSR4. Okay, and then we are setting that question mark to the PNR number 1. Okay, so it will also return the one object datas. Okay, using result set we have to save into the, we have to save in result set it in the object. So using next method, so it returns only one data only, so no need to use while loop. Otherwise you can also use the while loop, that's not a problem. And then it returns the get in, which is a PNR number. We are getting the input data from the table, that is a integer type, so we are saving into the int and PNR number 1 is a reference. So get string like that, passenger name, train name, class type, journey date, starter date, enter date, and then we are printing in the. Okay, and then if you want to break the loop or you want to get out of the application at the time, you can give the case file. So here q false, while the q is false, once q is false, here you can see while loop will be terminated, so it will come out of loop, you can get out of application. Okay, and then if a user give like such cases like 6 or 7 more than 5 na, at the time like it will print like invalid choice, please enter valid choice. Let's see how it executes. Enter username, I enter the username. So we got the user accessor message, which is we entered a username and password is correct. So you please enter the choice to get insert the record, delete the record, show all details, show passenger details, exit the application, like that. So I have to insert the record. So take the passenger like Ajit, train number, take any random number, okay. Class type non-AC, journey date should be in the format of this one. Because of SQL we got to save into the SQL. Starting place Bangalore, and then destination place like Bihar. So these passenger details are added successfully. We will check in the databases. So here I am using database. And select the records from the table. Here you can able to see Ajit details are inserted. So if I want to delete the data from the databases, here you can see like I want to delete the Raja details. The PIN number is 5619. So for deleting the records to PIN number 5619. So passenger details deleted successfully. Let's check that. So here just refresh. So here Raja details are deleted. So here if I want all the details from the database for option 3. Here you can able to see NG, Suman, Avinash, Ajit, Karthi details. Okay. So you want the specific data from the user. So I enter PNR number, like I will give 8452. So I get the Karthi details, PNR number, name, train name, class type null, journey date, from location to location. So I want to exit the application. Bye. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for all. And here is my Instagram page, Let's Learn Programming. You can follow here for more coding knowledges. And then here is my YouTube channel, Let's Learn Programming, and you can also subscribe here and you can watch more coding knowledge about it. Then I will give my GitHub link, which is the source code for the project. I will give link in description. Okay, thank you.